Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, the Colts, what a run through the playoffs. There were a lot of great teams in the AFC, but they outlasted them all as they shoot for their second win as residents of Indianapolis and their third overall.
Yeah, let's recount the history there. They won with Peyton Manning Super Bowl 41 back in 2007. And remember, the Baltimore Colts won Super Bowl 5 over the Dallas Cowboys.
Meanwhile, what a turnaround for the Giants. They finished with losing seasons 8 of the last 9 years, including, you remember, 4-13 last year. But now here they are, champions of the NFC, looking for their 5th ever Super Bowl title.
And making it even more prestigious, they had not won a playoff game in a decade. In fact, their last playoff win was Super Bowl 46 back in 2012.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before, find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Darius Slayton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Brandon Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Bringing him out, the third overall pick from way back in 2008, a guy now in his 15th NFL season, Matt Ryan.
And we all remember Matt Ryan's last Super Bowl appearance. It came on the heels of an MVP season in the NFL. Certainly nice to see one of the game's best quarterbacks and one of its better people earn a shot at redemption before calling it quits. He's certainly done wonders since arriving in Indianapolis this offseason and brought the most out of this Colts roster.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Ryan. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play action now. Ryan. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Ryan to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
So Ryan heads to the sideline, and out now is Rodrigo Blankenship for the Indianapolis field goal try. Blankenship's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a late.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
67 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Ryan. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 3 catches for him now in this first quarter of the Super Bowl.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ryan's throw complete there to Berrios. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter two. Taylor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Colts score. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down, here's Barkley again. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
They'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now it's Ryan. And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch.
And he
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. They'll drop to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly is paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
A give for Taylor running right side. He'll get this to about the 38.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to get more out of it than what they give him. Picks off Terry on that carry.
Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. To throw is Ryan. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kiki QT. 62 yards.
And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 17-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Okay, ready?
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
124 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That ball caught by Slayton. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Barkley, inside handoff. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Giants have regained the lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will make this a 4-point game.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts set to take over here offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. Here's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Be very good about checking my man. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down, creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And that's complete to Shepard. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one to Golladay. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards that time for number 19. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. It's their quarterback as time expires in the first half. And the Giants continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Gano now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But there's ever a chance to regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That's the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3. From the shotgun, Ryan. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Now it's Ryan. Hits his target to tight end Mo Cox.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Ryan.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Ryan. They'll find Taylor. That's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Ryan.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Here's Ryan to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
To throw forward is Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
A very solid gain of 27. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. And complete right side to Cook.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go to Barkley again. Bulldozes past him. Boy, 196 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Giants! Ricky Seals-Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Open man is QT, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, Ryan. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And New York set to take the field.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley running right through him. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
228 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Cook.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Rookie Seals-Jones, his 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl.
And the Giants are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. This to Hines on the drop-off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's caught by QT.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. To try again after the sack. Ryan.
Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Now Ryan. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
So Ryan heads to the sideline, and out now is Rodrigo Blankenship for the Indianapolis field goal try. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up with it. And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Giants are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. Got an open man, it's QT. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Ryan. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to connect with Berrios. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. From the shotgun, Ryan. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. There he goes, right side. 20, 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw complete there to Berrios.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ryan's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
To throw again is Ryan. He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. Williams loses the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
So Ryan heads to the sideline, and out now is Rodrigo Blankenship for the Indianapolis field goal try. Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
2nd and 2. And this is Cook with the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle with Barkley.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, here's Barkley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Opposite, street. Check pink. Check white.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. A handoff to Barkley. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.